This here is a story of a lady from a very, very wealthy family. She's found no luck with love because, according to her, all the men who came around only wanted her because of her family's excessive wealth. Now, she made a decision to let go of all that wealth, make herself poor just to get true love. So, the question now is, did she succeed? Well, we're about to find out. So, let's read her story. So, make sure to pay attention. Let's go. My name is Amara. I grew up in a mansion that could fit half a small town. Everything I could ever want: designer clothes, luxury vacations, a closet full of shoes was mine. But despite all this, there was one thing money could not buy: love that was real. Every man I met seemed to have the same agenda. At first, I tried dating openly. I told them about my life, my wealth, and every time it was the same story. Compliments, gifts, and subtle tests. They did not want me. They wanted my money. I was heartbroken. I wanted someone who would see me, just me. So I made a choice that felt impossible. I decided to hide everything: my house, my clothes, my lifestyle. I buried it all. I became someone else, a simple girl, working a modest job, living a modest life. Then I met Daniel. He worked at a small bookstore and loved poetry. There was something about him: quiet, kind, real. He had dreams, yes, but they weren't about money. They were about life, about meaning. And for the first time in forever, I felt like maybe I could be loved for me. We spent months together, laughing over cheap coffee, browsing dusty shelves, sharing our fears. But I was terrified. Every time I felt close, I thought, what if he finds out? What if he leaves me the moment he sees my real world? One rainy evening, he slipped on the sidewalk. I helped him up, laughing, and in that moment, I almost told him everything. But fear held me back. Months later, he took me to a small gallery. It was filled with his paintings, his dreams, his heart. And that's when I realized, if I wanted real love, I had to risk it all. I had to be honest. So I told him everything: my mansion, my wealth, my fear of being loved only for money. I watched his face, bracing for the worst. But then he smiled and he said, Amara, I don't care about your money. I care about you, all of you, even the parts you hide. And in that moment, I realized love is not about money, appearances, or perfection. It's about honesty. It's about trust. And it's about the courage to be vulnerable. For the first time, I felt free, not from wealth, but from the fear that had controlled my heart for so long. Wow, this is interesting. I think I've only seen men do this, in order to get women who are not after their wealth. I never knew that women also do this. So if you were in her shoes, if you were someone as a lady that was born into wealth and that it's been very, very difficult getting true love, will you, think about doing something like this? Will you risk it all just to get true love? Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. And you as a guy, if you found out that you were actually dating somebody, a lady who pretended to be poor just to get true love, and then you eventually find out, and for a very long time you've loved the person you met, the simple and humble and modest girl you met, will you change your mind, or will you just embrace it as a blessing? Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you found this video very interesting, please do not leave without subscribing, without sharing. It's very important. So see you in the next one, guys. Peace and love.